escalated quickly.
We're back for episode 20 of the Big Bad Beetle Bros.
Starting off strong, positivity in the air.
I'm Cam.
I'm Nick.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Aaron.
And we're on Discord. So,
Too little,
episode
too late.
20 is called The Root of All Evil. We opened with Roland in Zoom Comics doing science experiments.
Yeah, he's got beakers and test tubes of all sorts of different colored fluids.
Mm-hmm. Definitely not doing anything. It's just liquids going through tubes. He ends up like knocking the whole thing over, and something like bumps into Nano as she's walking out, and she's got a giant bowl of pasta, and it goes all over her and all over his dad. What's his dad's name?
I always forget.
Is it Aaron?
I think so.
I think it might be Aaron.
Oh yeah, that'd be real hard to remember.
Well, the problem is we don't know anyone named Aaron.
Right, there's nobody to associate it with.
So Drew and Joe come into the comic shop and help Roland clean up. And then they're like, we gotta enter in this science fair, but we need a cool science experiment. Oh, fuck it. Let's go talk to Flabber. I'm sure he can come up with something cool.
What was the reason they said? Because he's the weirdest guy they know?
Yeah, something like that.
Don't forget that Flabber's first idea for a science project was splitting somebody's skull open with a hacksaw.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
he like brings it up and shoves it in the kid's face like, hey, how about we try you?
Yeah.
Yeah, the kids get to Hillhurst, and that's like the first, because they ask Flabber, and he pops up with fucking scissor hands. Or like gardener shear hands.
He's like Tim Allen. He's Tim Allen garden shear hands.
He offers to cut open Drew's head, and then they go to like a toy chest.
Yeah, behind the wall.
Experience. Yeah, the bookshelf wall moves again, and there's like a toy chest of random shit. He pulls out a rat with a backpack on.
Yeah, well...
Yeah, and that thing just fucks off real quick.
Yeah, the little Stuart
like, I'm out, I'm free! I'm free!
Is that like what happened to the last kid that wandered into Hillhurst?
Yeah, they were turned into rats. Dude.
Was there a fourth kid?
There was somebody else in Hillhurst. It makes so much sense. Flabber already fucked up turning them into rats and then releasing the villain. You know damn well somebody else was transformed. That's the kid. That's the B story we never got because they ran out of footage.
She can even dance to a disco beat.
So why did they dedicate like a full minute to this dancing plant bit?
I don't know. Like they've done musical bits of Flabber singing and shit before, but they've never done like a solid minute or two
of just dance.
Yeah, he just starts disco dancing because he pulls out this Venus flytrap looking motherfucker. It like starts singing disco.
It was very Little Shop of Horrors, very like Bobby.
Yeah,
no, for sure.
Oh yeah.
I'm just a mean green mother from outer space, and I'm bad.
Drew's like walking around carrying the plant around. The monsters wanted it because they wanted a snack. Is that why they were chasing the kids around?
I don't remember. It was so stupid, though.
The kids keep getting scared of the monsters, and I don't really understand why we're still beating that dead horse.
Right.
Like,
they're always there.
Because they are passing the plant around at one point, and Fangula's like, I prefer meat to plants.
Yeah, and he like
goes to bite Joe, and Joe
tries to commit sexual assault on a minor, yeah.
Yeah, the kids like bolt after the monsters try and take the plant. Apparently it's supposed to be normal now. They take it to school. It doesn't look normal. It's like 3 feet tall. It's got giant thorns on the stem. Yeah, and it fucking talks. Like it starts to say dada to Drew. Like, what the shit?
What the shit?
It's not a science fair experiment for like middle schoolers that they can just explain away.
Yeah.
Right.
We
just figured out, how to instill consciousness in a being and gave it the gift.
For show and tell this week, I have created live.
Oh God, Billy, no!
Really?
And we're
Jimmy.
Would it not have been a better science experiment just to take Frankenbean? Isn't he presumably a reanimated corpse?
They'd probably get arrested.
Even like
for
the
bringing
werewolf,
Yeah, literally anything.
Oh yeah, the werewolf, the one who's established to be able to like buy a train ticket and stuff.
Yeah, really good project, kids, but you're under arrest for crimes against humanity.
Like, the Magnivores are like watching it through the school window, which is a felony. And
I mean, it's only because their genitals were out.
They go back to the like catacombs or whatever. They got this fourth dimensional plant. They're doing a science fair, and they're like, Well, we're millennia ahead of their puny Earth science, which isn't a thing that we had ever been told before. They summon Venus Claptrap. Does somebody want to describe Venus Claptrap's counterpart?
Aaron, since you're not really on here a lot,
So it looks like something
Call
from
its name.
Half-Life. It looks like a Vulvasaur. Is what we call it.
It's atrocious, but it's not a horrible design. I mean, it is.
See,
in a
but
good
honestly,
way.
it's kind of dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Well,
it's
and it's-
very like Resident Evil-y maybe, or
I think
Dead
it's-
Space. Like
yeah.
it's kind of
More
that
Dead Space
wet,
than Resident
visceral,
Evil.
I think it's
slappy,
because-
meaty horror. I like it.
Well, it's really cool because I noticed that the costume is like immediately cool itself.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I think it's because it's an original costume. It's not, they haven't like spiced it up that much, really.
Right.
yeah.
And it just helps that they use a lot of that wet, slappy footage.
Yeah.
yeah, I like that.
They let Venus Claptrap loose out of the comic shop. It chases Roland.
Well,
and-
first, it flies by Big Nano,
Right.
and it fucks up her hair, and she looks at Roland.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
You
Big Nano.
motherfucker, you!
Or-
Just goes full Joe Pesci.
Oh, yeah? You think I'm the grandma? The grandma how? Like, am I like a clown? Like a grandma?
Do I look elderly to you?
No, that's not.
What do I got?
that's
Big fake
Noxic.
teeth? Got big shoes?
That is Noxic, though. Cameron's right.
The one,
Get this through your head, you Jew motherfucker, you!
they let Venus Claptrap loose. It chases Roland, but he does his super speed and gets away.
Bitch, are you for real?
Venus Claptrap starts heading towards Hillhurst, walks through the park, and just starts like breathing stuff on plants, and it kills them.
Spores.
Yeah, but they catch on fire. Like,
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's, hold on. That's part of his power.
Venus Claptrap like goes to Hillhurst to try and, I guess, get this fourth dimensional plant from the kids. Not entirely sure
because,
to what ends, but
They want the plant because Typhus needs it, you know, for the grandma.
right, he's gonna woo her.
Yeah.
That's the
Pitching
one.
woo as one do.
The monsters go to Hillhurst, and the kids are like, "Fuck it, it's time to Borg," which I don't know if they've said before, but we've said, and I feel validated. Immediately, like right off the bat, Venus Claptrap just devours Roland and Joe. And it's got like a pocket dimension in its gut, I guess, because there's like enough room for the both of them to fall into like a chasm, hold on to the side, not fall into the stomach acid, and there still be like 100 square feet around them.
Yeah. And it's kind of like a Sarlacc pit,
Yeah.
Except for if the Sarlacc pit was a TARDIS.
They just get devoured, and Drew immediately is like, well, fuck this, I'm not doing this on my own, and calls Gargantus just out of the blue. Like, I was talking about when we were watching it, the Power Rangers have like one of their like codes of conduct or whatever in every season, pretty much, is like, don't escalate the fight. Like, don't summon the Megazord to fight the person-sized monster. The Beetleborgs apparently don't have that problem. Gargantus rises out of the ground, walks a little ways over the hill, fires a nuke right at Venus Claptrap, and just Joe and Roland get spat out. But it's like they just got exploded.
Yeah, right?
That's not how this
They're in
supposed to work.
TARDIS, it's fine. It was technically miles away.
That's the end of Venus Claptrap. Didn't have a long run.
Nope.
Didn't
Got
do
clapped.
much. Got clapped.
Electro balls right back into.
Yeah, shoots right back into the comic. Drew, Joe, and Roland go back to Hillhurst, and they go to the porch where they left the plant, and it's gone. And they're like, what the hell? Where'd it go? And they walk inside, and Typhus, Noxic, and Jara are chasing all the Hillhurst monsters around, fighting over the plant, which is an interesting thing to see, largely because I didn't realize, because we're always seeing all these suits next to the kids. I always assumed
Yeah.
the Typhus suit, or the suit actor, was really tall. I don't know if the Frankenbeans actor is either really tall or just between the headpiece and the boots is a foot taller than he should be. He's
Yeah.
easily 2.5 feet taller than the Typhus suit. And Frankenbean stood, like, looking down at the top of Typhus's fucking whale head. Wolfgang jumped off the balcony at one point. That was kind of neat. But it wasn't, like, a cool fight between any of them or anything like that. And there weren't really
No, it
any,
was
like-
literally tactical newt because we already have the kill streak going on. This is episode 20. So apparently, at episode 20, you get the tactical nuke drop.
They finally get the plant back. The kids have been using their, like, powers to get the plant back. Joe gets the plant herself, looks at the Magnivores. We don't want any super strength, thank you. And it's like, you fought the kids before. Why is it suddenly a problem? Pretty much the end, because then Flabber walks out and disappears the plant back into the 4th dimension. He has the scissor hands again, and he's just like, I was gardening. And then teleports the plant back into the 4th dimension so that the monsters can't get it. The end credit scene that we get is all the monsters passing the plant around, the like entry.
As you do.
Yeah.
As is natural.
As is natural.
As one is wont to do.
No euphemisms at all there. Yeah, that's the end
Oh
of
God, that
the
must be
episode.
hell.
Well, no, hold on. There was the whole deal with the robot at the end.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so there was a. I
yeah,
think
they
it was
actually
a
had the
continuation of
science
fair.
Oh,
Yeah.
And so they had.
Dudley Butt.
Yeah, those 2 kids that just keep
Kill
getting
me.
older.
Trippin' Van.
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember what they called the robot, but it was supposed to be a robot that can answer
just
all
said it.
questions of math and science.
Oh, yeah.
The TI-81.
I can drop boob.
Dudley, the butler,
Dozens.
is underneath the
Dozens of
robot
them.
answering the questions. That's the kicker in the
Yeah.
freeze frame ending.
Oh, go for
Bottom
the
to
bottom,
top.
baby.
Deal.
Bottom.
Go
So-
for the bottom.
Our worst... That was good.
My wife is probably very curious as to what's going on.
Are you not wearing headphones?
No, of course I'm wearing headphones, but I'm still moaning into a mic.
Flabber?